a request to do Akuma versus Chun-Li, so that's next. Now, the best way to deal with this matchup is, I'll show you. Let me see. The way I learned to do this is basically about the same way Kuroda plays it, and he uses a lot of demon flips, and he doesn't play the ground game versus Chun-Li because that's where you're most weakest. So you know he constantly is up in the air, and he's always trying to like gain that specific advantage. And his demon flip setups is what really matters. So you'll see when I show you. Sorry. So you'll see if you do a demon flip at a specific point, you know, you won't get punished for it. So right there, you'll get punished for it. Right here, basically, if they wait a little bit, then you won't get punished by it. As you can see, if you hit her at the knees, there's not really much she can do. She can only do low jab. And even then, if she waits a little bit, then... So it's really tough to deal with this. So it's all about setting yourself up for this proper spacing right here, where you know you catch her at the knees. So right around, what is it? Where's the thing when you need it? All right. So anyways, so right around this area right here, basically the same thing as, you know, if you're using Yun or Yang. When you do the dive kicks, you have to get it at around this point, so if she parries, she can't really do anything. So yeah, you have to do it at the latest moment possible, because if you do it any earlier, then she's gonna be able to punish you with that or with this or with whatever. So I mean, there's other stuff you can do too. I mean, when she has no meter, you can definitely, you should definitely feel free to throw fireballs, because, you know, if she's like full screen, then there's no reason why you shouldn't throw a fireball, because obviously she's gonna want to get in, so she's gonna be dashing at you. And once you get her in the air, then that's your game right there. Once you get her in the air, that's your domain. So if you see a Chun-Li like jumping after you throw the fireballs, then that's where you have to come in and start using your tatsu setups. You know, like you know, the Kuroda triple tatsu, whatever, you know. So basically, the basic game plan will be when she has no meter, you throw fireballs, and eventually she's either gonna start parrying them and, you know, walking forward, which, you know, either way is okay, or she's gonna start jumping. If she starts jumping, then this is, you know, this is all you right here. you get the knockdown, you get everything. So yeah, you do the demon flip as late as you can. So you'll see the timing. Hold on. Ah, sorry. So around right here at this range, or even if you fake it at the last minute. Right here. At this range right here is when you want to do it. Because even if you fake it, you get in front of her face and you can still do that. But you can't press a button. Yeah, eventually she will, but you know, that's why you have the mix up. That's why you can do something like that. You can do this, or I mean, you can even go behind her and do it that way. So as you can see, this one crosses her up. This is using forward. His forward demon flip from this range, it crosses her up. So if she tries to like hold forward, the worst she'll do is low forward, and by that time it'll be either too far or you'll have landed already. So if you do this early, and as you can see, depending on when you do it, depending on how fast you do it, you either land in front of her or behind her. So this is really early. Wait a little bit. If you do it as soon as possible, you should land in front of her. But if you wait a little bit, then you should land behind her. See? Then yeah, like if you cross her up, then you don't really want to do anything, because you know she can still grab you or something. So when you cross her up like this, if it's this close range, she's definitely gonna want to grab you. So you would just, a counter grab would definitely reach at that distance, so you can counter grab. See? So, but you gotta make sure you always buffer a parry first, so it's like that. Because if they do like a, you know, close roundhouse, then you know you get the parry right there. So that's one thing. You know, you always gotta make sure that you get her at the foot, like right here. And even if you don't, then you know you get an empty jump, which is even better. You know, because she's not getting a parry at all, and you can just. This is basically the way you get in. If you want to get in with Akuma, you like from full screen. Like we'll worry about that later, but when it comes to like this range right here, that's basically how you do it. You don't really have to worry about them anti-airing you until until you consistently do this. Because if you keep on doing this, they're gonna definitely start anti-airing you. But the good thing about this is that you can mix it up. You can use, like, from here I'm using short demon flip. But if I notice that they start anti-airing me, I can just do forward and grab them. And then, you can do whatever. And same thing. You have to make sure that you get on top of her to get the knockdown, because that's what matters. So now, if you want to get in, like from full screen, when she has super, you really have to be careful, because you can't just like demon flip out of nowhere, because she can just do jump back forward. That'll stuff you out every time. So a way to get in is to just normal jump with fireball. Normal jump forward and fireball. Because as you can see, like, it covers you. So for example, if you want to get in like from full screen and super jump, you can do like that, and then get in right there. See? And then mix it up with the demon flip. Well, I mean, she could super through it, but the thing is, it's like, if she tries to, you'll see. The fireball is either gonna hit her legs, or she's gonna go through it fast enough where it's just gonna knock you out. So, I mean, I haven't done this in a while, so we'll see if I'm right. But it should be. So you'll see that how I do it. Right here, she's not gonna be able to super, because she's definitely gonna go over it. See? Yeah, she could do that. It's a strict timing too, because you gotta remember, they're expecting something from you. So unless you're predictable with it, they're not gonna wait until the last minute to do it like that, because they're gonna see the fireball right there and they're gonna want to block, because they're not gonna be sure enough to just super right through it. So okay. Whoops. So, and even that, just another thing, even if you do like get predictable with it, you can always mix it up anyways. So you'll see. See, because they would have to do it at the last minute to actually catch you out of it. And it's like, you can be doing anything. You don't really have to be doing a fireball. You can just do a jumping move like this. Because you gotta remember, every time that a player jumps in, the most common response is to parry forward. So for example, I'm gonna show you if I parry forward with this. You'll see. I'm the Chun player, and I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna come in with the jumping attack, but then you come in with the fireball, and now I'm pressured. See? I mean, you can do other stuff too. Right there, after the jump in fireball, you can buffer a parry in case she does something. So watch. So you'll see what happens now. See, I try to counter poke with that, and you get enough time to buffer a parry. And you get a punish for that. Parry forward and so If she does go forward, wait, what do you mean? If she parries the fireball? That's another thing too. You also have to look at the recovery for that. So let's see. Say she try to. See, because right there, from my point of view, every time I see her jumping, I would always parry forward and then block. So right here, you know, if you come in with a jump in, like, you know, a jump in roundhouse like that, I'm gonna parry then block. So that's what I'm expecting. You know, if I'm playing you like in the first game of a tournament, this is what I'm going to expect. So this is what I'm going to do. And right there I get the knockdown. But the point is, you can mix it up and, you know, you get in like this. You use the fireball to, you know, to mix me up. And from there, once you have the pressure, you're already in, and, you know, you can start using your demon flip setups. Like that. So oh, okay. So after... Oh no. I mistimed it. Yeah, I mistimed it. So, like that. I keep on messing it up. Cause see, the casual response from a Chun-Li player is to do a standing roundhouse. From that distance, they're not really gonna do low forward because it has too much startup. So, you know, when they do a standing roundhouse, they're standing, so I always do fierce punch. Cause, you know, I can go into whatever from there. I can go into demon flip. I can go into, you know, teleport. I can go into like a fireball. I can do whatever from doing that. So that's the reason why I keep on doing fierce. So. Yeah, I gotta... How to beat my yang? No, I'm not gonna do that. So, you can see? I mean, a good thing that you can do too is forward tatsu. Shit, I mean you could do that too. You could fake the air fireball too, just a little. And that's another thing. If you do it late enough, you can combo it. So. So, and from there, once you get that set up perfectly, now you have two options to get in. Now you have the air fireball, you have the jump in air fireball, and now you have the demon flip. And now the next way to get in is regular dive kick. So, you know, both of these put together, that really shifts the timing, because it's like the other player doesn't know what to expect. So now they're looking for parries like at the slowest moment possible, because you know you keep on doing this. So when you mix it up like that, they're most likely going to be waiting for the parry, and you know that'll definitely shift the timing. So what you can do is come in quickly with that. So that's one way, you know, you mix up the timing on them, and you know that's how you get in with her. Like that's how you get in the matchup. So those are the three options that you have. You have your demon flip, your late demon flip, which has to hit at the knees, like right over here. You have that. You can empty jump, and then you can empty demon flip and then do that, or you can do a jump in fireball, and if you do it late enough, you can parry afterwards, and then you know get a free punish. And if worst comes to worst, if none of that is working, you can do that regular dive kick. And that mixed up with regular jump-ins, you can just go in on Chun-Li however way you want. So let's see how K.O does it. You see, he went in with the jump-in fireball. You really have a lot of freedom if you're close to Chun-Li. If you get a parry or a low forward or something, you really have a freedom to go into forward tatsu the way he did right now. So, cause see, he had an opening. He had an opening right over right there, and then you know he went into that because it's the easiest one possible. So you really have to recognize, you know, everything about it. You have to recognize the range, and you know, just the mix-ups right here. See, that's how difficult it becomes for Chun-Li when you play that way. So let's see. Low forward into demon flip is one of the best things you can do. And he's dead. See right here, he's not afraid of super because he could just do whatever he wants. Because if she wastes a super, then, you know, that's better for him. He wanted dive kick right there. He did a whiff punish. Ah, he missed it. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna go over that too. See, she has no meter, so he can throw a fireball. And see, he conditioned her to be jumping like that with his back fireballs. So you'll see, he jumped right there. He jumped again. He's jumping again, and he caught him with the air tatsu. And that's the type of conditioning that you can use on her because it's free to do that because there's not much she can do. So for example, because if she parries you, then there's not much you can do about it. Especially if she's jumping forward. See? She can't really do anything. The only way she can punish it properly is if she neutral jumps. But even then, you know, it's not as easy as it sounds. So these are just the little things that you can use. One of the main things too is to look out for her wake up. So yeah, I'm gonna go over that right now. On her wake up, like Chun-Li's, obviously when they don't know, you know, when all else fails, they use the spinning bird kick. So the thing is with spinning bird kick, it has a little invincibility, but the hitbox for it, let me see if I can get it. EX spinning bird kick. I'm gonna look up the hitboxes and you'll see. I'm gonna take it frame by frame. Shoot. Right here. She can be thrown out of it right here. You can't really do low forward because it's gonna pass under her. If you can see it right there. So this blue box right here is, you know, anything that goes like in between that will whiff. So if you do like a low forward, you'll notice that every time you do a low forward that it's gonna whiff. So you can definitely meaty it. It's kind of hard to set this up. Give me a second. I gotta figure out how to set this up. Oh, okay. So right here, you can see the passive hitboxes though, and as you can see, you know, the beginning frames of the move, of the startup of the move, there's no hitboxes here. So what you can do is you can actually hit her out of it. So that's why you'll see that, you know, when some players do a meaty hit, that you'll see the startup of the spinning bird kick, but nothing will happen. It'll get stuffed out by like a fierce punch or a standing forward or whatever. So I'm gonna, but you have to wait a little bit. That's the key. You have to wait like a split second, because as you can see, the beginning frames of it is where it matters. Whereas, you know, if you do it like as soon as it starts, you're gonna get hit by it. So, you know, we're running at 60 frames, and you'll see. You can see the hitboxes don't really come out, you know, instantly. The only thing she has is passive frames. So that's why, like, you know, it seems like it's invincible, but it's actually not. So you'll see right here. You can also duck too, because that'll help. If you duck, you'll go under her, like for the beginning few frames right here. you'll go under her, and then you'll be able to stuff her out of it. So you'll see what I'm talking about. Like that. See how I try to do it? It stuffs me out. It stuffs her out of it. And any later, if she waits any later, like you can, you know, you can go into combo with it. So, and see, you can go into a combo after that. So this can work with any character. So I don't think this one will work. Hold on. Yeah, it's too early. Sometimes I can. Sometimes. It depends on the circumstance. So see, if you do it again, you wait a little bit, you can do something like that. See? It stuffs her out of it. So this is just the way to discourage EX spinning bird kick if you see them do it a lot, or even if you're expecting it, because a meaty move like that, like if you wait a little bit, and as you can see, like I said before, the hitboxes don't really come out until what is it? What frame is it? The hitboxes don't really come out until the 13th frame, so that's a long time. So if you wait a little bit and then just boom right there, in between this portion right here when the hitboxes come out, in between these startup frames, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, into these 4 frames right here, you can hit her out of it. That's how you see when I try to do EX spinning bird kick, it gets stuffed out. So something like, we'll go back and let's see. What the hell? So I use standing forward, which is 4 frames, and I use close fierce, which is 4 frames too. So basically moves that are like 4 frames or less will beat it out like clean. But it's all about the timing, so you have to really do it when she's getting up. You'll see. As she's getting up, right there. See? You can see the little portion of the EX come out, but you know, that's pretty much how you stuff it out. So that's a lot of stuff that you have right now. You have the 4 ways of getting in on Chun. You have how to beat out her EX spinning bird kick, and that's pretty much all you need in the matchup. That's what the matchup is. So it's these little things that, you know, that matter when it comes to playing at a high level. It's all about how your execution is. If your execution is good, then more power to you. If you make good decisions during the match, then you won't have to worry about Chun at all. So, and one last thing for punishments. If you use like a demon flip or something and they try to punish you for it, but you know they get the block instead. So you know, as I said before, if you did the demon flip at the last minute and it hits their knees, and I'll get to that soon. I just need to finish my thought here. So what was I saying? So yeah, if you do the demon flip and they parry but they do the roundhouse and they super, this is how you want to punish it. So this is just an example. I mean, you don't have to do the red parry, but it's just something that I always do. I always practice red parries. You have enough time to do a jump combo like that. I mean, you can even do a demon flip too if you want to. But it's a little stricter in timing. So see, it's a little stricter in terms of timing. So you don't really want to do it like that. But I'm gonna see in terms of damage how much it does. So this does 63. With the demon flip, 65. Okay, it does a little bit more damage, but no, you don't. You don't have to red parry for this punish. I just do it because, you know, it's something that I always do. Me personally, I always like to practice red parrying because, you know, it helps me become more clutch in situations. So, but yeah, even though it does 2 extra points of damage, it's not really worth it because you can mess up the entire punishment. So it's better to just do a neutral jump into a jumping combo, and you'll be able to, you know, bust out the win. So you have how to beat out EX spinning bird kick. You have a punishment for the super, and you have your 4 ways of getting in. Now, this is all what you need when it comes to playing Chun-Li versus Akuma. So, you know, this is stuff that you have to live by when you wanna play this matchup. So try not to forget it.